All right, welcome back to the Onebar and Lupagus show on Onebar with Lupagus. We're going to talk top 5 losers in the Vikings win over the Bears. One thing is clear, the Vikings are not losers. We're 9-2. We don't even know what losing feels like.
No.
I don't know. I barely know. Do you?
Road game, home game, it doesn't matter. We don't lose. We don't lose football games.
We get the dubs, but there were some losers. BetUS is not a loser. Thank you to them for sponsoring the show. Promo code YouTube150 gets you 150% deposit. Bonus on your first deposit up to $2,000, 125% on your next 2 deposits up to $2,000. We're going to take a look at the Monday night game here shortly, but thank you to BetUS. No thank you to the guys on this list. Lupagus, where are we starting?
Well, let's start with the guy who actually was on our winners list as well. So a little bit of a thank you to him, but also a no thank you to that fumble. Aaron Jones, come on. You score that touchdown to start this game instead of fumbling. This game goes a completely different direction. In my heart of hearts, if they go up 7-zip, I think that leads to a Vikings blowout. It didn't happen. He fumbled. It was a great play by Jonathan Owens, but Aaron Jones secured the football. One play puts him on this list. And he's
on the, like you said, he's on the winners list. But we got to acknowledge it. I mean, he had his best game as a Viking except for the fumble. But the fumble was just can't happen. It cannot happen. It cannot happen down the stretch. It cannot happen against good teams. But it did happen, and that's why he's on the list. Let's go to Jaylen Naylor.
Yeah.
I mean, the easy thing in the post game was like, oh, he had a touchdown. And you know what? It's a good he did have a touchdown. He's got 5 touchdowns on the year. Jaylen Naylor is getting some tutties. I love it. You can't drop first down receptions
in key situations.
I mean, he's dropped too many balls. If he hadn't dropped 2 touchdowns already and he dropped that, I'd be like, all right, fine. Jaylen Naylor, he's having a good year, but he's being known for drops, and that's not a good thing.
Yeah, and it's when it happened. Like, the Vikings needed to convert that ball right there. I mean, would have milked some more clock off. I mean, again, there's multiple reasons why this game was close, why it went to overtime. Some of these mistakes, the Aaron Jones fumble, the Jaylen Naylor drop, those all contributed to it. Yes, he had a great touchdown. He caught the ball and he made it.
It was just a touchdown.
Well, no, he tight roped it. He stretched it out. It was really close. I mean, they challenged it. They looked at it. They didn't challenge it, but they had to review it. So that was a great play. But catch the balls you're supposed to catch. Was it a perfect throw? Maybe not, but you got to catch that. It was definitely in your breadbasket.
Went through his hands.
Slide. Yeah. And we've seen this. We've seen this before. I was surprised he actually had 2 targets in this game. And he was batting 500, I guess.
The issue is not the drop. It's the previous drops. So it's just the third drop, a very important drop. Every one of these drops have been so important. Yep. That's the issue. If he comes out and just drops this thing and he's had a great year, nobody thinks twice. It's becoming a theme. That is the issue.
And I don't know how, Sam Darnold can look to him in the future in key situations. Like, you can't look at 83.
You can't trust him to catch the ball. I don't think so. No.
Look somewhere else.
Throw it away. No, just throw it
far away.
So Jaylen Naylor, come on, man. Prove us wrong. Come out and have a big game next week. Have 3 touchdowns for 115 and 8 receptions. We're pulling for you, but you got to catch those things.
Yeah, we are. We're pulling for you, but yeah, come on, catch the ball. Let's go to Ryan Wright, our punter. Averaged 41.8 yards a punt, and there were some times where he really could have, helped the Vikings out with some deeper kicks. Today he couldn't quite get that done.
Yeah, he had a lot of opportunities to put some of those inside the 20. He had one inside the 20, and it was probably at like the 19. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, but like the biggest thing is just field position. And he wasn't like backed up into his we weren't inside the 5 or anything like that. He had plenty of room to boom it, and he didn't. And it was very disappointing. Ryan Wright, hit or miss. That seems to be the theme of his career. Like, he either has a great game or he's a horseshit game, and today was horseshit.
Yeah, it was horseshit. Let's go to another guy who was absolutely horseshit today. Let's go to Johnny freaking Mundt. I know you had him on the list before the onside kick fiasco, but I want to talk about that. Like, here's the thing. You're on the hands team, and I know, like, his job was to block the guy in front of him, and he clearly did that, but you also have to be aware of the situation. If the ball's coming your way, either get out of the way or jump on it. He did neither. Ball bounces off his leg. Bears get it, and suddenly have a chance to tie the game when that thing didn't even go 10 yards. It was like a 6-yard kick. It was not going to go 10 yards. Get out of the way.
I'm not going to play Matt Daniels and pretend I know what goes down in these special teams meetings and practices special teams. Something tells me if you're the guy that is blocking to make room so they can get the ball, part of that is being aware of where the ball is.
Yeah.
He was just I mean, even after the plays up looking at the Jumbotron, oh, did that really yeah, it hit you square in the knee. Like, and even before that, stupid penalties. Like, Oliver's out. Mundt, step up. You're a seasoned vet. It was just a bad game all around. And Mundt has had some good games for us. Yep. Mundt has been a nice little hidden gem sometimes. Today it was painful. He's my number one turd.
Yeah, he was a lot of number one turds today, and for multiple reasons. But yeah, that one was the biggest. The onside kick was the biggest. Like, I mean, number one should be like find the ball first and then worry about the rest.
Ball. Let's go over to BetUS real quick. Look at this Monday night game. Depending on when you're watching this Sunday night as well. Eagles Rams. Eagles are favored by 3. That should actually be a pretty damn good game.
Yeah, that's a tight one, and I'm not looking at the money. I'm going to go with that over under, and they got it at 50. I think I might go under. I think this could be a defensive battle.
Yeah, that is good, and even the Ravens favored by 3 over the Chargers. A couple of good games coming up. Head over to BetUS. Use that promo code YouTube150. Who's our final loser?
It's the head coach, Kevin O'Connell, and for me, it's just that decision. 4th and 1, you're up by. I think they're up by 14 at that point, or was it? Yeah, it was 24-10. And you go empty backfield in a 4th and inches situation.
Shotgun.
Here's the shotgun. So I don't care if you're going to throw the ball there, fine, but at least make the defense have an idea that maybe 2 options are coming. Like, don't go shotgun, don't go empty backfield. I don't get it. I don't get the play call there. The decision, to me, you're taking one of your options off the field, so that the defense knows you're going to throw the ball. So that gives them a little bit of an advantage here, and it didn't convert shockingly. I don't get it. The run game was working. Things are going well on the ground. Pound the ball there, or at least give the option like you could potentially do that.
Well, I mean,
hated it. He got too cute.
Well, and just take the shotgun running plays out of take them all out. We saw a handful of those today too. It's like, take those out of your playbook. It's so weird. They rarely work out. I like to play action on the shotgun. I mean, maybe do a couple a game, but like doing it too much. Kevin O'Connell, we're 9-2. You're smarter than us. You are an offensive genius. We're being very nitpicky, but it was obvious that was a bad play call. So it didn't work. If it would have worked, he'd probably be on the winners list, but it didn't.
Well, and we talk about
that's just a part of being a head coach. Shit don't work. He's getting cute sometimes. He's getting too cute.
And that's one of the reasons why this game went to overtime. There was things that happened. The fumble.
We won.
Yes. We did win. We won. Despite it all, we ended up winning. So, yeah, a lot of factors went into this game being closer than it needed to be, and KOC's decision-making was one of them.
Hit up BetUS. Do it. Do it now. Vikings are 9-2. Got the Cardinals coming to town. We're going to spank them. We're going to spank them real nice.
Yeah, remember this, guys. Due to their infrequent bathing practices, Pilgrims stunk.
Oh, God, my butt.